In case you were wondering. That's done. That was done. Yeah.
It's gonna go last week and then I'm deciding to stay home.
Set.
Good evening, you all. Welcome to the town board meeting, August 5th. Imagine that, August 5th, 2025. Please rise to salute the flag.
The United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty, and justice for all.
Councilman Morgan. Councilwoman McMahon.
Here.
Councilman Hanlon.
Here.
Councilman Niles.
Here.
Supervisor Molino.
Okay, the first thing we have on the agenda is a presentation from T-Mobile. Okay. Don? You come up and sit at this desk and talk into that mic to the troops, what you're looking for. Good evening.
You have the whole package of what they sent us of what's going on there.
Okay, thank you.
Very simple. T-Mobile is looking to add antennas to the existing tower up by the water tank. They'll be at level 80. I believe it's a 110-foot structure. It's a monopine structure. It is 130. I'm sorry. It's an existing 3-foot tall structure, so it's disguised as a tree. You probably remember this. So they're going to be down at the 80-foot level, you know, behind the existing branches, the existing bow branching. And their equipment will be placed inside the existing compound. They don't have to expand the fence or anything. It's very small, like 9 by 8, I think, concrete pad. So it's pretty cut and dry. Okay, now you know that, I mean, the property is ours, the town of Lake Luzerne. Yes. The tower belongs to Saratoga Emergency Management. Yes. And we work with them. If the board wants to approve, it's okay to put your dish on the tower. That's as far as we go. And you have to go back to them and they'll set the price or whatever, if you haven't done that already. I believe that's already in progress. I think so too.
So this.
It's funny, this is being talked about because I had someone today asked me, I wish they have T-Mobile around here. And I kind of went, it's funny, I think that's on the agenda for tonight. Really?
They're pretty aggressively trying to fill in all the covered spots. Yeah. This is cut and dry. I mean, it's just, we're happy to have another, I think, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not speaking for the board, but I think they are happy to have another. Problem with our tower, I'll be honest with you, just about 25 feet short, maybe 30. But the APA, that's as high as they would have let us put it. It's difficult. We've been working on this 10 years now. So it's AT&T and Verizon. Yes, sir. Yeah, and I have AT&T. I have coverage here, but if I get very far away from that tower, I don't have any coverage, which you probably know.
I consider it.
It's actually hitting this around here with all the mountains. Yeah, it should be about another 25, 30 feet higher, but the APA would not allow us to put it higher. It's difficult, but you know, they have a difficult job. I admire them, but it is difficult to get coverage in the park.
So what they're looking for is a signature on this APA application from the town supervisor. Yes, you approve of them moving forward with this project because you own the land. And Jean, you asked to have them present because you wanted to make sure they understood that the town gets part of any of the revenue that is generated from these antennas that are placed on the tower. So that's what's in front of you, and that's why this gentleman is
That's
here
the way we do
tonight.
it. We get half the revenue that you pay Saratoga County. Because it's their tower. And us charging them for the land and them charging us for the tower, it's an even deal. Whatever they get from you for the dish, we get half. That's a pretty good deal. Yes, it is.
So what we're looking for basically, I guess, is a resolution for Jean to be able to
Right.
sign.
Make a motion.
That's what I was.
A second.
Okay, I got a motion and a second for me to sign it.
I have it here with me.
All in favor? Opposed? Hearing none carried.
Wasn't that easy? It was very easy. It's easy when we're making money on these things.
Coverage.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm sure we'll be happy to hear tomorrow that he's gonna have coverage now for his phone.
If you want to wait, I'll go make a copy and give you the original, and I have another form that they wanted back as well.
This is 8.5, right?
Yes. Is that one page enough for you?
I think so.
Oh, you did?
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Now, when you're gonna start doing work on that tower, just call the town or give me a call because I got the key and so is my road department. I have the key to that gate.
Sure, they'll coordinate.
Okay.
Building commitment.
All right. All right, the next presentation is from, who we got here? From, Hudson Headwaters. Mobile unit, the new one, will talk to us about it.
I think we saw you a couple weeks ago.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to let me speak here briefly to you this evening. My name is Mark Hasselwander. I'm the Central Region Practice Director for Hudson Headwaters, along with about 10 centers that I oversee. I also oversee our mobile unit, our mobile program. As you probably know, we've had the privilege Hudson Headwaters to serve the Lake Luzerne community since December of 21, so about 3.5 years. Over those 3.5 years, I looked at the numbers, we've done over 350 full provider visits, whether it's annual physicals, annual wellness visits, sick or acute visits, even, routine follow-ups over that time. That doesn't count the dozens and dozens of phlebotomy draws that we're able to do on our unit, as well as nurse visits, things like blood pressure checks and things like that. One of the, it's right now we're only here twice a month. At the first and third every Thursday, which in my opinion kind of pigeonholes a patient, right? To be able to, with their schedule to only be able to come see a primary care provider or even, a sick visit, 2 days on any given month. And, with your blessing, love to have the opportunity instead of coming here for 24 scheduled Thursdays to come every Thursday. We should be 51 because we're not open. We won't come on Thanksgiving. And that's usually on Thursday. Yeah, we will like to do that. Like you're suggesting, Mr. Niles, we are here at that great celebration down here, the 15th anniversary of the senior citizen. We were able to bring the new mobile unit. And the reason to bring up the new mobile unit, it's the same, has the same functionality as our current unit. And even a little bit more, but it's much more robust. The current unit's 4 years old. Even though since the inception, we've had about a 74% deployment rate, which doesn't sound great, but it's much higher than the 50% usual kind of deployment rate industry-wide. Over the last 12 months and even the calendar year, we've dipped down to about 60%. It's built on a Winnebago RV chassis, the old one. It's not a commercial unit. The new one, even though it's a little bit bigger, 3 or 4 feet longer, maybe a foot taller. These are big units. It weighs twice as much. It's built on a Freightliner Greyhound bus chassis. We won't have any issues going out in the weather, especially coming up the hill from Queensboro in the wintertime, which we cannot do with the RV. I was not involved with planning that first one. I'm not sure why we plan an RV unit that couldn't go out in more than 2 inches of snow or under 20 degrees. No issues with this new one. Again, with your blessing, we'd love to be able to come here, every Thursday and, double the access for the community. to get primary care, like I said, even get, we take walk-ins, you don't have to be a patient of the network. We'll take walk-ins, register you and see you. Maybe you know Tanya Finch, she's our own provider here. She's a family nurse practitioner. She lives over in, I believe, the Thurman area, so she's very familiar, with the area. And yeah, again, I would love that opportunity with your blessing to do so. And I'll answer any questions you have, but before I do so, I'd be remiss in not thanking Supervisor Marino and Barb Mitchell behind me for the incredible collaboration and support you've given us for the 3.5 years that we've been here. So yeah, thank you for that.
A comment from me, and I'm not speaking for the board, I'll let them. It's been a great team.
Yeah.
The ladies in that are good. When they get me and give me a needle and I don't have to feel it, I'm happy.
Yeah.
But they do a good job.
They do a great
It
job.
helps the community, especially the seniors.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's so many transportation barriers, we take a lot
That's
for
why we
granted.
keep you here for as long as we
Yeah.
can.
Is a resolution needed for that?
No,
To every Thursday?
Is there an agreement we need to sign or something?
we don't.
Well, there's the current contract that we have with the news automatically once a year, but I've given it to Barb and I think you have a good.
On Thursday?
Pardon?
What are your hours on?
We're trying before, slot being 3:30, so a 3:30 slot can either be two 15-minute slots or a 30-minute slot, so 9 to 4.
Well, if we need a resolution, why don't we do it now? I'm in agreement.
Or we're gonna make a resolution to sign a contract and move on with them.
I need a copy of that.
I have it in my office, so.
I'll make that resolution.
A second.
All in favor? Opposed? Hearing none carried.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Keep up the
Yeah.
good work.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, as we move, the third item on the agenda here is public hearing for the dam at Forest Lake, Northwoods. The improvement district. We must got the paperwork on that. A month ago, I think we had it out. The approximate, in case you don't have it, is $256,000 to do some work on that dam. And I think it's being bonded. Right? We're in the process of bonding, get it done. It needs to work. We're overdue.
So we open the public hearing. Do you want to do that?
Right, well, now we have a public hearing on that. Anybody wants to speak on it? Up, down, sideways? Seeing none, we'll move it. No,
No one on.
Nobody?
all right. Okay, so we'll close the public hearing and then we'll move, go ahead, Lori, for a resolution to pass.
We have it down a little bit further, so can we
Oh, okay.
stay
Oh, you
in
wanna-
line?
All right, you want to do that? Okay, we'll get, when we get to it. That's-
Okay, that's fine. You can close the public hearing?
Yep, we'll close the public hearing. All in favor?
All right. Aye.
It's closed. All right, any comments on the agenda of the legislation, which we're gonna go over in a little while? There's a copy up there if you don't have it, if anybody want to look at it. All right, seeing none,
Okay, a resolute,
go ahead, Lori.
I'm sorry. A resolution to pay the bills of the 14th abstract of 2025 as follows: general fund vouchers 5304 to 5333 and 5354 to 5355, $19,325.82. Highway fund vouchers 5334 to 5353, $18,336.57. SW1 water fund vouchers 5356 to 5361, $10,633.55. Motion?
I make the motion.
Second.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. Proposed resolution to accept minutes of April 1st, 7th, and 10th.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. Proposed bond resolution authorizing improvements to Lake Forest Dam in the amount of $256,000.
Make a motion.
Second.
Okay. It has to be,
Yeah,
okay,
it has to get at least 4 votes.
okay. And then-
Does our attorney have any comments?
I don't, other than it has to be a roll call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Councilman Morton,
Yes.
Councilman McMahon, or Councilwoman McMahon,
Yes.
sorry about that. Councilman Hanlon,
Yes.
Councilman Niles.
Yes,
Supervisor Molino,
Yes.
proposed resolution to allow, oh, we already did that one up there, T-Mobile. Okay, so that one's done. Proposed resolution to name a private road on parcel number 275.1-4 owned by Joseph Dunn as Hemlock Ridge Road. So the process right now is that he makes the request, we bring it to the board, you pass the resolution or not. If you pass it, then I submit everything to Warren County, and then they are officially naming the road.
I'm just gonna quit. Ron, do you know that road?
where is it?
I don't know, I'm asking you. That's.
I never heard that.
Is it, what,
Five. Current stage,
Possibly.
up close to.
Yes, I think you're right. I think you're right.
dirt road or a paved road?
Yeah, I can add that to the resolution. I do believe it's Old Stage. I'll double check that.
So.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do we have any comments?
Private, right?
Name?
Is it a private road or?
Definitely, right?
Hey, Mary,
Two.
Mary, you have, I can see you're bubbling and boiling over. Go ahead.
Table this, 'cause I just need to figure out why you would have any say in naming a private road.
That's.
That's what's going on in it
The
too.
process is they have to come and get a resolution from us. And then,
Yeah.
and you can verify that, and then we have to submit it to the county. So you want to table it for right now?
That's
Okay.
with the board.
It's okay with me.
You wanna table it or go ahead with it?
Google it.
I would like you to.
I make a motion, we table us.
Second motion.
All right, we got that.
Did I have a second?
Yeah.
Tim.
Tim,
It's hard when you guys talk at the same time. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. To check the process. Proposed resolution to hire Cynthia Van Denberg as court security officer at an annual salary of $5,200 paid bi-weekly.
Make a motion.
Second.
and before you vote on it, it is in the budget, so. Look at the budget.
All
So,
in favor?
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm assuming that that I wasn't present for the interview, but
We don't.
They, you,
Judges interview.
judges, okay, that's fine. Okay. Just curious.
okay, all in favor?
All right.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. Proposed resolution to provide a letter in support of the Warren County CSC grant application for municipal culvert inventory and assessment project. That's in your packets. It was emailed to you and printed to you.
Oh, I don't have my 6,000 and change.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
For a match not to exceed
That's a minute, so.
6250, I believe it was.
I can't find it, but I read it a few days ago and I think I can walk around and count culverts for a lot cheaper than $6,000.
You know what to look for?
Round pipes and water going through them under a road.
Good answer, Ron.
Am I missing
That's the
something?
most you can pay. That budget's probably be, what do you think it'd be, 150,000 for the county?
For where again?
The project for these
It's
culverts,
a culvert inventory
culvert inventory?
for the county. I'm not gonna guess that.
Okay. Well, the county's doing it, and everybody's paying.
Yeah, it's a
Those
match
culverts,
up
yeah.
to.
For inventorying the culverts. How many rocks we have in the county? How long is a piece of string?
This project will provide municipal highway departments with up-to-date culvert data, condition assessment, and mapping resources to support proactive maintenance, asset management, and future grant applications. This project aligns strongly with the goals of the CSC program. It's to help mitigate flooding and things like that.
I don't know,
In
I'm
a
just,
nutshell.
Can you give them that information?
I'm not feeling it. Potholes and I don't know. You have better things to do with them. I don't know. I'm just not, I don't see the need. Ron, how do you feel about it? Do you feel we need
I feel
to?
the way you feel. Every road that I newly blacktop, I change out the culverts that are there because they're galvanized and they're rotted.
Yep.
So. Yeah, I must be missing something because a couple other towns have already signed on, but I agree, I don't see the value in it. No, I don't either.
Call for a roll call then?
Well, you're gonna make a motion.
Well, that's the most.
The motion is not to support it, right?
Wait, someone,
They can say yes or no.
someone make a motion.
Make a clear
please,
motion.
I make a motion
To,
to not support this, this proposed discussion of the, what they want us to agree to. Layman's terms.
I'll second it.
And doing it. She wants to roll, okay.
so if you vote yes, this means you are not supporting this.
Right.
Confusing, I know.
Councilman Morton,
Is there any more discussion?
Yes.
okay,
Yes, to pass that resolution.
okay, gotcha. Councilwoman McMahon,
Yes.
Councilman Hanlon,
Yes.
Councilman Niles.
Yes.
Supervisor Molino,
No. Fails.
no. We're on to discussion on right now. That's all the resolutions I have.
All right, Ron Dole Highway. Report.
I got two things.
Sorry, Ron, sorry, one second. Did you want to have a discussion on grant opportunities? Or I have a different one.
Here's Mary.
It's on mine too.
Okay, so, okay. Mary's right.
Second page.
Well, it's not on mine.
Turn the page.
I dropped mine from home. I had it on my list to bring up.
Okay,
So you do have it.
so you're gonna do it in
I have it
reports.
here.
I have it here. You do have it.
Yeah.
We'll go back on.
I print my agenda out at home and study it, but so if it changes between then and now, I get screwed
I
up.
put it on there because you asked me to,
Okay,
in an
you'll do
email,
it
so
during your
you'll do it during your
Yeah.
report, which is
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I guess what I'm asking is maybe just when I updated at 4 PM on Tuesday or something.
What are you doing?
Just call it.
I printed the agenda out at home yesterday and worked on it last night. That's not on here.
Because
I know. So I suggested to Lori that she put it on the agenda. Now it's on the agenda, but I didn't know that.
Go to bed. Some more milk.
All right, can we move on, Ron?
Something else through the crack and stuff like that.
I'm not sure what's going on with my email, but I did try and email you guys these three, if you can pass them down. These are the bullets
Sorry.
that I was talking about last meeting to go under the road.
Are they all the same?
Talking with Annie and everything,
Hold on, are they all the same or they?
they're a different company.
So Jane should look at it and then pass it on.
No.
Sure.
I got it.
I will give all you guys copies of this. I
Yep,
just
sure,
wanted
right. Well, I'd like to hear what you have to-
quickly if you wanted to. This would be an excellent tool to have. The only problem I see with this is we won't use it all the time, you know, it's not like every week I got a bullet under the road. It's when a new house comes in or. Just like East River Drive, I got 2 lines I have to either bore under the road or we pull them, which I don't wanna pull them because they blacktop there. I did not know they were gonna have this blacktop. If we were gonna pull them, we would have to dig into the road. So. Each bore that this company does, Flaherty Associates, it's 2,600. And I have to do 2 of them. My question is, do we wanna just purchase this tool? And I always have it? And possibly go to Hadley and say, we got this tool for a small fee. We can push under the road for you guys. We could go to Corinth, we could go to Lake George,
Stony Creek.
so.
Down a day, everybody.
So it's up to you guys if you want to go this route. Or you just want me to have the company come in and shoot the 2 lines and I'll be done.
What's the total? What's the price of the unit?
Price what?
What's the price of the unit?
$6,000.
Right,
So $6,000.
6,800 for the company I use.
If we do it twice, it's
100.
gonna do it twice, it's gonna cost us $5,000.
It's 5,200 for twice.
I mean, it's a no brainer, and eventually the next 2 shots are gonna pay for it plus money in our pocket.
Yeah.
And it will be the next 2 shots, there will be 2
And like I
shots.
said, if we go to another town, I can charge a little bit,
Yeah,
half of what they would pay, and I
Yeah, you
think
could-
they would be happy about it.
yeah, you could charge them, drop it right in half for them, maybe it's
So.
3 or 4 shots, it's paid for.
So I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to look at the pictures and tell me yes or no. It's. Either way, I gotta pay 5,200. So do we pay a little more?
And do you have it in the budget right now?
I would have to see what's in, it's coming out of the water department.
Gina's saying yes. Gina's saying yes.
I like the idea, I like it, I mean, I.
It's a tool in your belt.
No. So this, and we'll.
Gotta do us a favor, give us this stuff the day before.
I tried to.
And stuff to,
Yeah, I know.
just bring it down and make copies and I'll put it in their envelope, they have a chance to look at it.
Yeah, I'll put those right in the boxes out there.
I make a motion, we authorize us, the supervisor and the highway superintendent to proceed with this purchase.
I second that.
All in favor?
I,
Opposed, hearing none carried.
Which one did you pick?
The $6,800, whichever one he wants, about $6,800.
I feel the quality of the 6,800 would be our best.
Yeah,
It's coming right from Polar water, which I use all the time. These are off the internet.
no, go to the known entity, go.
I say you can get parts if you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part stream, the downstream of the part supply.
Thank you.
You're still up.
I'm still up. I am sounding the alarm. And I'm sounding this alarm because just today I lost another guy. He feels there's better opportunity out there to make more money. So my problem is, I've already lost Sean Carpenter. I've been having on Facebook that apply, we're hiring. We need to raise our wages, and I'm gonna show you examples. Town of Queensbury, which it's Queensbury, yes, they're big. They're $29 an hour. Town of Corinth, $27.38 an hour. Village of Southlands Falls, $26.65. Warrensburg, $24.50 starting, and then 2 years after that, they go up to $26.50. Town of Horicon, $25.74. Village of Corinth, $25.45. Town of Chester, $25.27. Saratoga County is 23, which that's an old number. Stony Creek, they start at $24.60. And a new hire starts $3 less, but he goes up $1 every year after that. Washington County is $23.59, which that's an old number. Warren County's at 26.47, and if you have a Class A license, you're like $28 an hour. Hadley is 24.76 starting. Luzerne at 20. We have to do something about this.
Yep.
I'm sorry. We got to. I don't have anybody, and right now I am now 2 guys short, and I got a guy going out in December with surgery. I'm in trouble this winter. These roads are gonna be way behind during plowing. And if there's a lot of people calling and everything, it's up to you guys to make this change. So. The applicant pool is empty. I don't have anybody. Terry did say one guy called today, and the most important thing he wanted to know is what's the starting pay? I can't offer more than what these guys, some of my guys are making. I got Cole that's been there 8 years, 22.62 he's making. 8 years. 4 years for Brian, he's at $21. And then my new guy, Kevin, is at 20. And he's been there 2 years, I think. I'm gonna lose these guys. I lose them, we're in big trouble.
Been talking about this for a while too.
Well, Ron, insurance numbers, I feel like we talk about this every 6 months and it always comes back to insurance because our insurance policy is better.
Yes,
Do you have those?
I don't have the numbers for insurance. I know Hadley pays a little bit, their insurance is different than ours, they might pay a little more into it. I don't have the numbers. But. I don't know, I lost Frank today. So
Where are you in your budget for your payroll?
I'd have to get with Colleen and find out. Yeah,
Well,
so I'm sounding the alarm.
I'm hearing.
that's Ben's ringing for a while.
Hey, what are your guys making at the,
I pay more, but I don't pay them insurance.
gotcha, yeah.
I don't disagree with you. I think, I mean, to be blunt with you, I think we should pay more money up front and pay them as much as in insurance because people don't seem to care about that at all. They just want to see what's in their pocket at the end of the year.
Especially new people.
Exactly. So if this town's being smart about it, I think we should look into that. I have no problem paying more. I definitely think that if I remember correctly, our insurance that we give them is except this difference, but people don't care about it. So I agree with you there.
You're totally right. And I don't think these guys, they're so young, they don't appreciate the insurance that they have.
Yeah.
Are they all full-time? It must be if they get insurance, right?
I will have a problem giving them the opportunity to get their own insurance.
Since the insurance policy for the average employee now is about $32,000. They don't see it in the pocket.
No,
They
not at
live
all.
it in their pocket.
So in my personal opinion, I think we should let them see it in their pocket. Let them make the decision about insurance and we got to take a look at a hard look at the insurance that we provide as a town.
A standard 2,000 hour a week, that's $16 an hour.
Well,
I mean, how can these little towns,
it's tough. You know, so you go to vote, you make $6 million in sales tax revenue. The town of Lake Luzerne barely makes 300,000. You can't compete with some of these towns.
what do you think Horton?
Oh, yeah, well, they're underwater.
Can do?
They're underwater.
But they're also not paying as much on their insurance as we are. We
We
pay a
can try,
lot.
well, the insurance policy is here now. We're gonna talk about it, but towards the end of this month, coming for next year. It's already up 50,000 from last year. I mean, what do you want? Tell me what you want.
How can they pay these numbers? How can they do it?
Who?
Could all these towns?
Because they get more sales tax revenue. We're fourth from the bottom. Out of 12 towns.
Something else to it.
I think,
I'm not gonna say.
I think it's the insurance.
Yeah,
I think that's the difference. But I think you're right, that they don't care, which is fine. So we just need to change our strategy as a town. Employees, that's my personal opinion.
Did anybody apply at all?
Well, we talk to ask about the insurance as opposed to asking about the starting wage.
None.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that needs to change.
I think we got two problems, one short-term, one long-term. Short-term problem, it would help to know it's in our budget. If we got anything left, so we can up to get you out of the short-term problem. That might start an avalanche. Every time we give somebody something, other people can say,
Well, remember what happened 3 years ago when we gave people raises in the middle of the year?
yeah,
The state
Right.
came down and
backfired,
backfired on.
yeah.
You're not supposed to give people in federal government or regular government raises in the middle of the year.
In the middle, yeah.
They don't, they frown on it. Well, I got took around on that
Yeah.
3 years ago and I did it halfway.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to make a decision.
Yeah.
I don't say they don't deserve it, but budget time's coming up to. You gotta give me those numbers. We're gonna start looking at budget for 2026. But everything costs money. Everything's.
Mhm.
Is the insurance for other towns public information? Can we get that?
That should be on the internet, right?
Just so that we
Right.
just have to.
Percentage of,
I agree, we have to be
Okay.
competitive, no matter what we're doing, we have to make it so that we're competitive, but I don't wanna overpay and overdo the insurance at the same time.
Well, read the policy. We have a great policy. You wanna lower that, you'll lower the price of the yearly expenses.
Of course, that would lower it for everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Could we grandfather in the people that are there now? And then anybody that new comes in, pay a different,
the,
on their insurance,
right,
a
the
tier
different
system.
percentage
A tier
that
system.
they're paying for
Right.
insurance.
A tier system, like tier 1, tier 2, like a.
That's how the county does it, yeah.
I mean, we
State-
gotta get these guys up to what Hadley's paying at least.
Is that complicated? Doesn't seem to work.
How much is Hadley paying for insurance?
Or
Insurance
County does,
for each employee.
every county.
insurance, I don't know, I'll
We'll find out.
find that out.
How much are the men paying for their insurance? You're not bringing that up. Each man in Hadley gets charged every month for insurance.
No, get the numbers, we'll figure it out.
You
I'll
know,
try.
Because either way,
Think I-
at the end of the day,
Why not?
I could call Mo and
we're
get.
losing employees.
I know.
He says
And
it.
it's not stopping. We're hemorrhaging employees, so you gotta come up with an answer.
Yes,
It's not gonna be an easy answer, it's not gonna be the popular one, but you gotta come up with an answer.
my time's running out.
Yeah, winter's coming.
It's hard to just throw someone in a plow truck and expect them
Right.
to be perfect plow driver. It don't work that way. So,
I'll talk to Mo tomorrow. I'll get you an answer.
but. I
And the
hope-
county, Warren County is still offering CDL A and B licenses.
Yeah, I got one guy that's in it right now and he took the test and he just doesn't have enough time in a truck.
Right.
yet. And so he planned on another test too, so I'm trying to get him in a truck to just get him a little more experience. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I don't want to give you the exact number because I don't have it in my head. I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
this. But every employee in Warren County pays over $20 a payroll for insurance. Okay? I don't know the exact.
Oh,
number.
excuse me, how much
The employees pay $20.
our employees are paying $20 a paycheck?
Warren County. We don't pay any.
It's gotta be
I
more.
think we pay 5%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We
Yeah,
pay
we
about
pay.
5.
We pay
But they're up.
5%.
I don't know how anybody survives, like you talk, new people coming in, a young family, 2 kids, and they gotta put out 20, I think it's 22.50 every paycheck.
Well, I know when I had 16 years in for Warren County, I paid 23%. And then the new people coming in, they were paying 27% of their insurance.
A lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big difference from 5% to 27%.
That's what I'm trying to say. You gotta go with. you know,
Right. And that's what I think what Jane was trying to say, that, I mean, we're giving away insurance to people that really don't care whether or not they even have insurance. But we're hurting them in the long run
That's not the
because they're
case
not
for
seeing it in there.
So what do you think the solution is? Pay a little more on, have the employee pay more on their insurance, but up their pay up?
That's all you.
That's what you think they're gonna say.
See it in the- If they see it in their pocket every payday,
They're gonna
it's a
be-
difference.
They're not gonna like it, because they're taking away money in their pocket. And they're not gonna like it. I'll do that if you want.
No, but. I think our.
Come on, you've been around long.
Excellent.
That's, I'm telling you, you got top-notch insurance. Now, like, we can, the policies here, maybe at the end of this month, we can look for next year, pick a cheaper policy.
Right?
Yeah.
Employees are not looking at how cheap the insurance is.
Yeah.
They're looking at how much an hour am I making?
Yeah.
If they're making
case.
$30 an hour, but they're paying a little bit more in their insurance. For the town, it's gonna balance out to pretty much the same. They're gonna see it every day, but they'll be paying more coming out of their paycheck for insurance.
That doesn't accomplish the goal.
So it doesn't accomplish the goal, but they're looking at a paycheck saying, oh, I'm making $30 an hour.
That's required by.
Agree.
So older people look at it,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I pay $1 for my, blood pressure medicine through our insurance, 20 tablets,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I wouldn't even
I
pay
don't like to
$10.
talk
It
about
don't make any difference,
insurance, how much I pay,
Right, I agree with you.
right?
I
Ours is-
paid $1 too, and
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
Well, it's because that's the insurance policy we
Yeah.
have, so you gotta pay more for your medicine. And you can get a little bit more in your pay, but people don't look at it that way.
maybe we go
All right, this is.
deeper into I used to call it cafeteria plan. Maybe we go deeper into the plan where we take some of the risk. But we're doing it some now, and we saved $50,000 last year.
We saved 50 last year.
Right. In other words, go deeper into that, buy an even cheaper policy.
Well, we could, I'll do anything you guys.
You know what
want.
I'm talking about?
I think we need to look at, make something enticing for someone to come here.
Yeah.
We gotta make it look enticing. You know, we have to draw them in somehow, some way.
Yeah. You and I talked a little bit about this. This is a tangent, but when we subsidize the Warren County thing to get them trained, is there some way that we can ask them to sign a thing that says that they would work for us for 2 years, or is that,
I think we should have did that on a couple of them.
could town council care to comment on that?
I don't know, but I could look into that.
Because we had one. We put a young lad through the program, and as soon as he got finished, he went to the county.
You're saying if they go through that program,
If we put them through that,
yes, I agree, I think we. should.
if we invest in them,
Yes,
Right.
yeah, yes.
All right, Ron, if,
Yeah,
right now. we'll get back.
you're done, buddy.
I would just like a meeting between Gene, Jim and myself, and we can just talk about it.
You guys all right with that?
Don't you have a workshop?
No, we should have a workshop. I have it on here. I'd like a workshop for next Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it works out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like that.
We could
With
start,
everyone.
we could start it earlier, like 4 o'clock.
Set a workshop.
What's the problem? Oh, I thought somebody either got a problem.
Gotta have it, so there you go.
I think it might be smart to talk to the insurance guy before.
Mm-hmm. Might want to gather your facts.
Well, you got,
Yeah.
you got the thing a month ago.
We haven't talked to the insurance people, so we don't.
I'm gonna do a presentation like you did last year.
Well, enough of you looked at the policy to see if you want it.
I think he may be coming to the agenda meeting. You can check with Colleen,
Well, I had asked her to make it for this meeting, but.
but he
Didn't
couldn't
happen.
make it or something for tonight.
All right. That's enough.
Our meeting, well, we got our act together.
Why don't we, no, well, then you gotta worry about, don't do it too late, because you can't get it advertised.
If you guys decide you want to have a special meeting, you just have to, Jean just has to call a special meeting and give it time for 3 days' notice. Is that correct?
Well,
So why don't we talk about next Tuesday?
the agenda
4
meeting,
o'clock?
or unless you want to wait to the agenda meeting, talk to
Agenda meeting is fine.
our insurance guy. And then make our mind up, then set the meeting, so we at least know what direction we're going, so we have, at least we talk to our insurance guy, he says, okay, this is what I would do, I like your idea, yeah, okay. Then we have our meeting and we discuss where to do that, I think it'd be more informed.
You wanna do that?
Yeah, I
Meeting 2
think
weeks from tonight?
Yes, there's no, we gotta do it
We'll
right,
have him here at our.
I'd rather just have him right
That's
here.
4 o'clock in the afternoon, so.
Just making that a very long meeting, I think we should make it so that that's fresh in our minds after we talk to the insurance guy. So just meet right after talking to the insurance guy.
Right, if he's
Well,
coming in.
for all
the
of you to
agenda.
get together to talk to him, it has to be a meeting.
The agenda meeting,
Correct.
just go right into it.
Correct.
Rather than let everybody forget what was said and,
The appointment.
let's go have the same discussion again.
At the agenda meeting in 2 weeks from today, and that starts at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
Karen? Janine?
You have my report. I sent that to you electronically and you may have it in your packet as well. I still am looking for an alternate for the planning board at the end of the year. I'm gonna need even another one for planning board and zoning board. So if anybody that is interested in serving on these boards, please send them our way. We've had this out now for a couple of months and have gotten no response on it. The only, there are a couple of things that I believe that the attorney is going to talk to you about that involves my office, so I'm not going to even touch on that. But the other thing that you have in front of you tonight is that map from Dara Surveying. Lori and Mary, here are copies of that map for you. I'm not sure I gave you one. Dara has been, this is that Ripley-Ghent boundary line adjustment that we were doing that was going to create a dead-end road where the town has developed a turnaround. Logan and Ron have now gone down. Logan met with Dara Surveying. They surveyed off a 100 by 100 foot area at the end of where the pavement stops. That is what that map shows you. I also gave you a letter that spelled out the cost of this. What I need from you tonight when the planning board passed the boundary line adjustment, they passed it with a condition that the town board and the highway superintendent agree with this area that the landowner, who is Gina Gent at this point, and Scott Ripley have agreed to give the town. It's the area that they have already been using as a truck turnaround area. And they're gonna do, Dara Surveying is gonna provide to Mary all the boundary descriptions. She's going to put it in an easement, and it's gonna be part of this boundary line adjustment in the end. What I need from you tonight, first of all, is do you agree with this 100 by 100 foot area? Ron has already said it's good for what he needs. And the other thing that I need is, do you want her to mark probably the 4 corners with a boundary marker? It's called a monument, showing where that easement is so that we know where that easement is. And there's an additional fee for that. So that's why I gave you the paper that has those fees on it. But I just need your approval to have her go ahead and do that. And then she'll draw up those descriptions and give them to Mary, and she'll write up the easement for this.
You need a motion for that?
Do we need a motion, Mary, on that?
So write up the easement.
No, to
To hire a
approve
surveyor.
this.
Who approved the survey to come into that property?
Well, she's already done the survey. Because it was a professional service, it didn't have to go out for bid or anything, and you gave us approval to do that already,
What's the approval now?
The monument.
to put the monuments.
I make a
And
motion,
we need your approval that yes, this,
I make a motion, we approve the $325 to stake out the four corners.
Is that for the four corners or is that per scope?
That's the Four Corners, the monument.
Okay.
It's up under fees number 2.
So I made a motion.
I'll second it.
Is that Tim?
Tim,
Dane.
no, I'm sorry.
Dane.
Wait, Karen, if we table this for 2 weeks, is that gonna be an issue?
We didn't put, this is how the, hold on. This is what got filed in the town clerk's office. The condition was subject to final approval of right-of-way / easement for the turnaround area by highway superintendent and town board. We didn't put a time frame on it. But remember that they have to file this boundary line adjustment map within 62 days with the county of it having been approved.
How many days are we at?
This was done July 22nd. It's about 2 weeks, 14 days, I think, something like that.
What was the resolution the town board passed 2 weeks ago? Regarding this easement?
I don't have that in front of
In
me.
front of me, but it was to have the survey done.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah, it's just for the survey.
just for the survey.
I would request that you table this until the agenda meeting. Only whether or not you want them to put the monuments. You're okay with the description? We can move forward with that and I can get the documents out, but I just ask that you table monument.
Make a motion.
A second.
Motion for, what is the motion?
So we can have it for the agenda meeting.
Um. Agree to it. To table it.
So what is the motion?
Motion right now is to table it.
Table the monument fee.
The monument,
Right.
until further.
Do you want,
Motion is to table the motion we already made.
We didn't make a motion really yet, because we didn't.
No.
vote on it.
are you saying you want Kristen to still provide you with that description meanwhile or not? No?
I guess the description to me right now isn't that important. If she wants to give it to me, I can stick it in the documents and we can start working on those. But I am just asking for 2 weeks to look into this monument thing, because that's $325. And I'm not so sure that it's necessary.
Okay,
But you can also override me. And say,
I think it'd be,
My logic to having them put the stakes in is, at least for a while, people know where the boundaries are.
it's a good,
Very valid.
and the monuments are just metal stakes in the ground, not a monument as we would think.
when she came into my office today, she said that she thought that there was already one iron rod. I'm assuming that it's iron rods.
Yes,
Fine, it's
okay, all right.
no gargoyles or lines or.
I don't know if it's a concrete like New York State or something like that, or county. Because of any kind of metal marker's fine, it just marks the land for everybody, it makes it easy for every landowner around it, everybody involved.
I'm sorry, I interrupted. For
That's fine.
Jim's motion was to approve the.
325, right?
Sorry,
And there's a motion and a second to table it.
Is there a second to your motion?
To mine?
Okay, the motion that was introduced and seconded was to put the four corners in. Then you started discussing it and someone talked about tabling it, but there's no motion to table it.
Just do your motion.
Your motion on the board right now is whether or not you're gonna put the corners in.
So vote on that.
I'm sorry to drag this out, but if there's no reason to rush it, I don't have any problem with giving you 2 weeks to figure out what the heck's going on.
Okay, I mean, my only I'm only trying to save you the 325. So if that is not important to you, then
Okay.
do the motion and
Okay.
let's just do it.
Okay, so
So how about we table it for 2 weeks? That good?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
So you're gonna
No,
tape,
but if you think it's important, just make, the motion is made. Should we vote on? it? Should you vote on?
Yes.
it? Okay.
okay. Do we want a roll call?
What's the motion now? Which way we going?
to go ahead and
Say it.
$25.
In at the cost of
Right.
$25.
So it's a yes to do that or a no not to?
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
Do you want a roll call?
roll call.
Okay.
That's fine. New metal markers.
No, you're fine. Okay, Councilman Morton,
Yes.
Councilwoman McMahon,
Yes.
Councilman Hanlon,
Yes.
Councilman Niles.
Absolutely, yes.
Supervisor Malino.
Well, I don't have to say yes, I could say no, but I'll say yes.
Okay,
No, we need four.
that was a tough one.
Are you guys confused?
I'm confused, other than Dale.
Who's on first?
Oh.
That's all I have. Mary, you're gonna talk about the other 2 items, I assume.
All right. Lori, your name's now next, Lori. You want that? Okay.
Okay, I did not give you our monthly report. I will give that to you next month with the August report. I had an issue with the filing of the 2 local laws we did. And I just need reapproval on them so I can resubmit them. It was a clerical error, something was left off of them. So I need a resolution to reapprove. Nope, not that one. Hold on.
The no parking ordinance
Yeah.
that we turn into a local law.
It's local law 1, which was, local law 1 of 2025 was to do with the alternates to the planning and zoning. So I just need a reapproval on that.
That they can serve in circumstances other than just a conflict of interest.
Make the motion.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. Local law 2 was the setting of.
The motion covered both.
Oh, it did? Okay, and local law 2 of 2025, okay. Which was setting the fines for the parking in Buttermilk area,
Yes.
or all town, I should say.
Parking laws in the whole town. I believe it's covered the whole town.
Right, okay, thank you.
That was in there.
The money stays the same.
Yeah, everything's the same. I just needed a reapproval because it starts the 20-day clock again to file them. That's why I needed that. I think that's all I have right now.
Councilman Morton?
Yeah, I just wanted to bring up the seeker discussion that we had at the last meeting regarding the bike park. Do you still have that? Lori?
We do, but Councilman Niles knows a little more about that.
Yeah, I got an answer finally from Chris that we do not need to have that secret done for the application. It's kind of a moot point because the application already went in. But we will have to do it sometime before we get the grant, if we get the grant.
Okay. That's all I have.
Is that your
Councilman,
understanding, Lori?
Yes,
Okay, was anyone planning on talking about the sidewalks? The letter that we received about the sidewalks
Yeah.
on Main Street,
yeah, you all got a copy of it.
Yeah,
right? But do we have anything planned for that?
Well, I think they started it yesterday on.
I did
something
see
like that.
them down by Stones.
Yeah, but that's a long detail that has to be done.
That's all we have on that. Okay. And then how about the incident with the trees that Paul Lewandowski had sent?
You didn't-
we got a letter from Mr. Lewandowski about trees.
Well, they've already cut a couple of trees down in that park, but he wants more cut down.
Okay. And he
He's
said,
just putting us on notice.
okay. Has anyone been able to look at those?
Well, we had,
Right.
Buds in there, took out some of the big ones. Some of these is just smaller ones now.
Okay,
And our guys are gonna get to them, but it's right now.
but it's
just-
not at a dangerous,
Hmm?
it's not in a danger.
No, it's not,
Okay,
they're not
okay.
falling down.
All right. That's all I
You
have.
just put us on notice.
Okay. Thank you.
Maybe that's it.
Well, how about, I may as well go on. How about the employee handbook?
We just talked about that. You should have something in your,
Yeah,
we gotta get together. Colleen has a couple of changes she'd like to make and we should go over. So that's another thing that should be done in the workshop.
in a workshop. Okay.
Maybe if we're gonna have a workshop or
Or agenda meetings.
agenda. we want to
Agenda
wait
I don't
till
do agenda meetings, we good house cleaning, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Just do it all then, it'd be easy.
All right, we'll set it for the agenda.
So you want that on the 15th
Get some
or the
looks
19th?
out and circle what some of the stuff is old,
Mhm.
you wanna change.
Okay, that's all I have.
Okay. Mr. Niles?
Skip
Oh,
me.
you skip. You skip
Go ahead.
him. You skip-
Oh, what do you got? I'm sorry.
Lucky for you, lucky for y'all, I have.
I gotta make something.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, I'm sorry, I jumped all you. You got something?
No, go ahead, Jim.
Our new consultant about grants sent us a thing sharing some opportunities. Some of them are due at the end of August if we want to apply. Some are further down the road. I think somehow we need to evaluate these and figure out if it makes sense for us to put the effort into.
Some of them coming up quick, you know.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how to get that done.
All he has to do, we have to tell him, let's go after a couple of them. He filled out.
Okay, how do we? How do we do that? Now you send him over here.
She missed.
Somebody
I know, I told him, like, well, you don't have to hit me.
Somebody has to figure out which ones we want him to go ahead with.
You got, wanna read it? Look, he's got the ones down on there that could be possible.
No, I don't want to read this now.
No, not now, but say, let's look at this one, let's look at that one.
So you want me to do it?
Well, you're doing it soon. The more you wait on them, the quicker they're gonna come up.
Thank you. All right, I'll take the lead on that.
Go over it and we'll see.
Here you go, gunpowder.
That's another workshop, I think. There's
Oh, yeah, your workshop.
two or three of us at least have specific projects that we're thinking
Agenda
about. Okay, I sent you an email about the occupancy tax application. I don't know if you had a chance to look at it, it's coming up. We missed it last year because we didn't know there was a deadline.
It's in December, correct?
Yeah, yeah. I got an email. I sent an email to Cedarwood Engineering, just kind of a, hey, what's cooking email yesterday, and Jonathan got back to me today. My apologies, blah, blah, blah. I've got quite a few updates and some action items I'm preparing for your meeting on the 19th. Wants to be on the agenda on the 19th. It's gonna be a long meeting on the 19th.
Who else got that?
You,
Okay. Thought I saw something about that.
yeah, it was today that he responded.
See it today.
Yeah.
But he should send them to the board, not only to me or you. This way everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah. Mary, you're gonna bring up the ZBA legal thing, right? Our water guy Clay would like to give us a little update at our next meeting as to what's going on, what's been done. Is that all right with everybody?
The agenda meeting.
Yeah.
Have him, if we get a lot planned for that meeting, have him do it at a regular board meeting. I mean, or present that at a regular town board meeting. I mean, that's information for the town too. I mean, if we're packing all everything into an agenda meeting, I mean, there's no rush for that.
No reason we can't do that. There's nothing, he's not.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, there's no rush for it. It's not like we're
Okay.
breaking the door down to get the information, but okay. We'll have to do that meeting.
A little update, the playground brick fundraiser is open, people can buy their bricks now. And I have the other thing we want to go into executive session for, which is an employee issue.
I got that then.
Councilman Niles, did you see the email? One of the residents tried to use the link to purchase a brick. Did you get that?
No,
I thought it was
No.
sent to you and CC'd to me, but I can look at that. Somebody needs to check that link. It wasn't working properly. We had to
okay,
go in a different way and do it, I guess.
okay.
I did go in and I ordered. I didn't have any
So did
problem.
my daughter.
Okay, so maybe it was something he was,
As of like a week ago, we'd sold 10 bricks.
okay. I just told him that I would have someone check on it.
Can you forward that to me so I know who it is?
Yes.
Just so everybody knows, technically it's the Lions Club that's selling the bricks. So I'll have to make a call so somebody else can make a call, so somebody else can make a call. But I'll get to the bottom of it. That's it.
Where,
So I have 3 issues to discuss in executive session about ongoing litigation. But I looked into the one-way road procedure. And you can do that through a local law. The public hearing and then passing the local law.
you're gonna mention that later too? All right. I'll go
So
look
we
at-
have to do a local law with public hearing.
Yes, I didn't draft it because I wasn't sure if
So-
you had decided on it yet, but
Oh, we were waiting for your approval.
once you do, I can draft it.
Okay.
So we're gonna get with the people living that road, right?
Public hearing.
A public hearing before, we're not gonna pass anything before we at least talk to people on the road, like the business, like the Longhorn.
Should we have a workshop?
Yeah, I would invite them. We discussed the last meeting to invite them in the discussion.
I think.
And not
that-
want, there's one resident to determine the direction of a road in the town.
I-
That's wrong attitude.
I think that when you do the public hearing notice, I think it's only required to go in the paper for something like that.
I was just
But
gonna ask about
perhaps
that.
you might want to send it to
The
all the
residents.
Yeah, I
parcel
would,
owners
yes.
on both sides of that.
I'm well aware of
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you did. No, we said that. We said we should do that. We wanted to hear, yeah,
So that they have the
Can't
opportunity
find
to
somebody to
come.
write the letters.
yeah, we gotta get,
Just do public hearing notice.
Yeah, and we send it to the residents.
yeah. I just, I'm just a little uncomfortable about one resident on a road and say people can't show up or don't show up, and that determines. Not that, I mean, we have to vote on it still, but
I would suggest that you,
That's what I said at the last meeting. We should send a letter to everybody.
yeah,
Let them, say yes or no.
Yeah.
People might know.
something more affirmative than a public announcement in a paper. I think it.
Well,
that's-
I don't
if you're not familiar with that road, you really.
Yeah,
should-
very, very familiar with it.
If you're not familiar with the road, you really should go up there and look at it to determine the safety of going in one way, coming out another way, whichever way you make the one way, if that's what you're discussing, but because we've kind of looked at it and I'm not sure that there's a safe way to do it because of the way you would have to either turn into the lower end, the end closer to Luzerne of
Right.
Perry Road,
Yeah, I looked at.
or pull out of there, one way or the other. It's not going to be safe.
Nope.
Depending on whether you're traveling north or south on that road.
And you got 2 businesses right there.
Well,
Let's get
I'm
big
just saying,
trucks in there.
familiarize yourself with it and
Mhm.
be aware of it.
And Councilman Hanlon, just so you know, when we send out a public hearing notice, they don't have to be present. If they can't be present, they can send in
Oh, okay.
writing, okay, their
Alright.
comments and that's right in the notice that you
Yeah.
can do that.
So I'm not gonna do anything until I hear from you guys.
Okay.
Well, thanks for the update, though.
All right, finish.
For open session.
Okay, and I don't have much. I had to all I had is we got a workshop come up. I have it written down, so we've already decided that. The only other thing, just in case, because sometimes in this town, or like all towns, a lot of stuff gets spread on the internet that's not totally accurate or true. We had our beaches closed last week. I went down to talk to the young lady that was doing the inspection. And she cited us for not having hot water in the bathrooms. Well, as we all know, we've been here, that big bathroom by across from the school doesn't even have electricity, number one. Number two, it doesn't have hot water. Neither does the bathroom in the park, neither does. I called the state health department and I got a nice guy. He told me, I'll get back to you. Give me 15, 20 minutes. I'll give you an answer. Right on target. He called me back. Those bathrooms don't need hot water. Only showers. You have a shower in the bathroom, you need hot water. That's the law. He sent me, I have it in the room. I think I have a copy of that. So they're eliminating that we didn't pass the inspection.
Good.
So we don't need hot water in bathrooms, only showers. And he was very nice and he didn't even know the answer when I called the state. Because I couldn't get it out of the county, they weren't even sure. I called the state. Gentleman got back to me, he said, I'll get back to you in 15, 20 minutes, and he right on. Nope, he's reading the law, it's just, you have a shower in the bathroom, you gotta have hot water. You don't have a shower, you don't need hot water, that's the law. So, we're all right with the bathroom, the inspection was changed, and we were updated. It was, I have it in here, got a new report. The only other thing, you need an executive session, and I'm looking for one too, so we'll have a dual one on a personnel matter. So that's all I got for tonight.
I forgot something. Can I go again?
No,
Sorry. I saw Pam's in the audience. I spoke to Pam a little bit about this. The concerts in the park have been awesome, great success, lots of people. Not last week, but the week before, they had the big country band. There's around 1,000 people there, I think, something like that. We did run into a little bit of an issue where there was people that almost got into an altercation there. I saw it. I alerted Jim to it, alerted Steve to it as well.
Steve's there,
Nothing against Steve or anything. I think it would make a little bit of sense to, if we can, contact the sheriff's department if we know that we're going to have an event that's going to have a bigger draw than a standard concert in the park series. When that happened, the altercation happened, it was right in front of me. I kind of made it known that I was watching the altercation happen, and it didn't go much further than the guys almost kissing, okay, because they were so close, yelling at each other. But
they were both intoxicated.
they were both intoxicated. Neither of them were small. And had they chose to actually come to blows, it would have been a bad look for the town. So I just think if we know, and they've been a great success, that something might be a little bit bigger than the standard one, contacting the sheriff's department might not be a bad idea if we know we're going to draw some people that normally wouldn't attend those events. So just a suggestion.
Tomorrow.
Elvis is coming, the ladies get frisky, so I'm just saying.
Elvis,
Mary, if you've never been to Elvis in the park, you should attend that because it's something. But yeah, no, I mean, in all seriousness.
we could squeak out for next year, because we only got this one. to go.
Yeah, I just, moving forward, because they seem to be becoming more popular.
Problem. And I'll tell you one from somebody that stays, and then Jim stays too. When everybody leaves, you can look around the park. If there's 2 or 3 pieces of paper on the ground, it's a lot. But we'll have 15 bags of garbage. People really put it in those containers. That's why we got that many out there. And the crowds are pretty good. We haven't had really any trouble. Can't help anybody that's intoxicated. Number one, we don't sell any liquor there. So they come there with it or already intoxicated. So it's got to keep them. Stevie doesn't wear it. He walks around. It's a lot better that way. You know, you don't want to see somebody walking around with a pistol on their head. So. But I haven't had any problems or any complaints. It's been pretty successful.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
There is a constable shirt that I don't know how you guys feel, but I think he should at least be wearing that.
We talked about the constable shirt. I really don't think he needs to pack a gun. That's where sometimes danger comes in. You know,
But if he walks up just
He's
like
got them.
everybody,
he's got them.
Right, but if he walks up just like everybody else is dressed in regular clothes. And somebody doesn't know he's the constable, what are they gonna say if he tries to do anything? Well, who are you? What do you, stay out of it kind of thing, He doesn't look official to me. That's
Okay,
that's just my,
I'll tell him, let him wear a shirt.
But I think if he's
Not up
there
to-
wearing a shirt, he should also be on the payroll for it.
he does get paid as
Oh,
constable.
he gets paid as a constable.
Oh, to be at the park?
No, that's what he gets paid for,
Oh, then he should be in.
protecting our properties.
Yes, the town property.
No, but if he's at a concert in the park for the town, he should have a shirt on, I would think. If he's being paid for it. I mean, like the guys that are parking the cars or not parking, but I mean directing traffic or taking care of the trash. They all have their
Best, I
The honor
their
dress.
vests on.
mean, that's something you guys can discuss. I mean, we're almost done for this year.
Yeah.
I had two people make that suggestion to me that they thought he should be in a uniform.
I'll tell him tomorrow, I'll tell him tomorrow, tell him tomorrow night he's gotta wear a shirt.
What do you think? Dane, you were front and center for those two guys barking at each other.
I think it would help, yeah.
Put it in your notes.
That's all I have, sorry.
I need a motion to go into an executive session. One
The
part
public
for
hearing.
personnel matter, and what's your part?
Ongoing.
Open the floor.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
Public comment.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, okay. I'm sorry, we got public comment for it. We get carried away here. Open to the public, there it is.
Came from the chamber. I just want to thank again, everybody. Supervisor Molino, Deputy Supervisor Niles, for taking such great care of the concerts, supporting me. You guys that come, it's a great support. I thoroughly enjoy doing these concerts and intend to keep it up. But I really appreciate your help with it, and I like Dane's suggestion. I didn't happen to see it, but I like his suggestion.
And the food shops are making a lot of money.
Yeah, they are, and I'm short a food truck next week, so I'm trying to find one, if anybody knows of one. I did have a question. It's rain or shine tomorrow night, if
Yes.
people call. Okay,
How big a crowd do you think we'll have next week?
between this week and next week, maybe 400 to 500. We're not gonna have big crowds for
For either of
like that one concert. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a little bit less, I think, because of the heat this past week,
Yeah.
but I don't foresee a big one like that again till next year. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
well, they're
will
a
have
popular
them back.
band, they play down the casino, they will play.
Yeah,
They're out of the line.
we'll have them again next year, so
I want to go right back at you. Nice job.
thank you.
Any, for a band that big, any possibility next year? I mean, I know they did it for the fall festival back in the day, but diverting traffic down into town. Because that, I did hear people say it was uncomfortable for people trying to listen to the band,
Mhm.
with the cars going through, and it was really uncomfortable. There was some closeness with cars to people. So band that big, it'd be nice to try to get permission to route
If they
traffic
go
down.
through the state,
Yeah,
yeah, I think,
they did it for the fall festival, so it can be done. I think it'd be great.
Fall festival?
Yeah, back when we had the fall festival in the '70s, they had bike rides.
Okay.
But it can be done legally.
Let's just shut the road today.
All right, we have a different drive.
I'll give you the DOT's head man, he says you cannot shut 9N down,
You just a detour it.
They're doing it for the parade.
huh?
Yeah, they do it for parades.
Yeah, but that's for like 5 minutes, parade goes up the road.
Well,
They
It's
don't
more
even-
than 5 minutes.
They don't even.
this would be
pull.
like 3.
Well, we could also,
Can't
well,
talk for 3 hours.
we did it for the fall festivals, no hurt, no sense. We could probably ask. And get a no from them, and it'd be nice to do it because they did it before. Not shutting it down, it's just detouring it.
Right,
That's all we're doing is detouring it. We're not shutting
What's
it
that?
down.
He said,
'70s. When I was a kid, oh yeah,
so week you weren't there.
yes. Yeah.
I wasn't even in town then.
No, you weren't.
for everybody that comes to my concerts, it's.
I like to do it because it let people sit their chairs out in the road right there, and more people come in, you have people a little further away, so you get less conflict. I think a lot of that could be, the alcohol, and people, hey, you're sitting, what are you doing? That's my blanket you're stepping on.
I've seen other places where that's kind of stuff goes over really nice.
It does.
I did see a lot of liquor and some other things, but
You're gonna have it.
it's bothering anybody, so
Yeah,
that's not up to me to police.
alternative rule, right?
So,
Keep it down. Maybe we can do that, so.
thank you. Thank you.
All right, anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
Just real quick.
You just come up to here and give us your name.
Yeah, we need your name, please.
We need your name to know who you are.
My name is Lawrence Guittari. I'm with Forest Lake Northwoods Association. I want to say thank you for moving everything forward on the dam so that we can get it fixed. Just because I'm completely ignorant of the law, where are we now?
So it'll have to go out to bid for the construction.
Okay,
But the engineer should write the bid and do all the notices for it, and
Okay.
then it'll get published.
perfect. Okay, thank you
Tonight
guys
was the
again.
public
Great.
hearing on it. We didn't have anybody really talking about it.
Right. Okay, thank you very much.
No problem. Anybody else?
Todd knows what's going on, okay?
All right, so let's close the meeting and open it for
Yeah,
executive session.
are we going to act as a board after the executive session about that one employee issue?
I think that we should.
You can come back out
Yeah.
and make a motion.
Okay, so I'll make a motion. We go into executive session for the purpose of an employee issue and for the purpose of privilege litigation with the attorney. And we will be coming back after the meeting to decide on that employee issue.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried.
All right, thank you all. We're in executive session.
If it's okay with the board, I'd like to ask Matt to stay. And could we do the zoning board litigation first? So Matt
Motion will be live to come out of executive. Okay, what do we need?
So the other one is all right for the hour. Oh, talk. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care of that tomorrow.
Appreciate Eric.
You good?
It's not pleasant.
No, it's not, I don't feel better.
Anyone?
Are we on? All right, we're back out of executive session. No major decisions were made. And we're moving back to regular session.
Okay.
Now, we need a session to adjourn.
No, we got two pieces of business we gotta deal with. I make a motion that we authorize the town attorney to proceed with fighting the court decision for the ZBA height variance.
You authorize me to appeal to the Board of Appeals.
That's what I meant.
A second.
All in favor?
Bye.
We don't need
Carried.
Tom?
Okay, I make a motion that we rescind the motion to dismiss our yeah, recycling transfer station operator. Thank you.
Transfer station attendant.
Attendant. And I make a motion that we increase his salary by $1 per hour.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried.
We done?
Tom?
Adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?